It would have been incredibly easy for Mazda to ruin the MX-5 by putting a folding hardtop roof on it. Just as well then that instead of rushing this concept to market, the Japanese company did a proper job on this car. It's not just an MX-5 with a different roof. Mazda have managed to imbue the RF derivative with a more mature feel without losing the fun factor. More power for the 2-litre version is the finishing touch. Under the bonnet, this RF model gets the same two power plants available in the standard MX-5. That means it's offered with either a 1.5-litre 132 PS engine, which is what we're trying here, or an uprated 2-litre 184 PS unit. As with the ordinary Roadster variant, all manual models powered by that larger 2-litre engine feature a limited slip differential, a front strut brace, sport suspension with Bilstein dampers and 17-inch wheels. This 4th generation MX-5 design conforms to 5 key criteria that Mazda claim define this model line. Rear drive with a front mid-engine layout, 50-50 weight distribution and an eagerness to change direction, plus a low curb weight and an affordable price. Most RF models get 6-speed manual gearboxes, but Mazda is also offering a paddle shift auto option on the 2-litre variant for the few that will want it. Stick with the stick shift is our advice. The wonderfully incisive short shift Skyactiv MT 6-speed manual transmission is a key contributor to the whole MX-5 experience. It's yet another thing that'll make you more eager to push this Mazda along on your favourite country road as you revel in the sheer pleasure of being able to rev to the red line without fear of potential consequences for your licence. This is why we think that writers who moan about the lack of power in this car have completely missed the point of it. What this Mazda lacks in outright speed, it makes up for with outstanding poise and balance, enabling you to exploit more of its modest acceleration more of the time. As for that retractable roof, well, there's quite a lot of wind noise to contend with over around 55 miles an hour, certainly more than you get in the alternative soft-top model, even with this tiny wind deflector in place. Now, in terms of operating the roof, you've got to slow right down to under 6 miles an hour. And you use this little dash button. Its machinations take just 13 seconds. And when the roof is shut, a sound-absorbing headliner used in the front and middle of roof panels combines with sound insulation around the rear wheel housings to deliver a significantly quieter cabin than you'd get in the soft-top variant. The MX-5 RF's electrically retractable hardtop consists of front, middle and rear roof sections and a rear screen. When the top is lowered, the front and middle portions are stowed together, while the rear glass sits behind the seats, leaving the rear roof section in place to create a unique open-topped look, plus a cabin feeling that combines a sense of open-air freedom with the impression of being securely ensconced within the car. A 5mm increase in roof height aside, the RF retains the same overall length, width and wheelbase as the standard MX-5 convertible, but thanks to gently downward sloping buttresses that tuck in at the sides to create a teardrop shape, the RF's elegant fastback silhouette accentuates the MX-5's dynamic and contemporary sports car proportions in quite a unique way. Otherwise, things are much as they are in any other MX-5. True to sports car tradition, there's a stitched, leather-trimmed, short-throw gearshift lever with further premium leather on a grippy 3-spoke steering wheel that looks and feels great and now adjusts for reach as well as height. Through it, you view 3 satin-chromed ring gauges, a large rev counter centrally positioned in pride of place. Out back, there's a tiny 127-litre boot, but at least the designers have kept the reduction on capacity over the normal fabric top model to just 3 litres. In contrast to the metal folding top Roadster Coupe body style in the previous generation MX-5 range, this RF model's top doesn't add a significant amount of weight to this iconic little car, which means that in this form the MX-5 should cost you pretty much the same amount to run as the equivalent fabric roofed variant. Let's get specific with the WLTP figures. The 2-litre version most will choose will return a combined fuel consumption figure of 40.9 miles to the gallon and a CO2 reading of 155 grams per kilometre, or 37.2 miles to the gallon and 171 grams per kilometre for the 2-litre auto. Now, if you go for this lesser 1.5-litre manual model, those figures improve to 44.8 miles to the gallon and 142 grams per kilometre. The Mazda MX-5 is a tough car to improve upon, but this retractable fastback version just about manages it, effectively offering added capability with, cost aside, almost no downside. With many MX-5 models down the years, the ethos was always less is more. The entry-level car was usually the best bet. But the RF variant has changed that, offering a slightly more mature feel that rewards a bigger engine and more kit. As a result, this retractable hardtop version of the MX-5 has brought the car onto the radar of a new group of buyers.